for each of these. We are going straight into the match. We didn't see the moves selected, but I think we can kind of predict a lot of it. I think it's kind of very much to be expected. Both players have kind of been really kind of sticking to their guns. I think Hayatei has preferred the Needle. His shell really has been the Arsenal and Skywalker, but it is the third move that seems to be interchangeable.
That's how we start a matchup.
Wow.
Flawless block anti-air. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what's crazy about that? Starting off with the flawless block so early in the match is like, they're basically playing like we're continuing a set that has already begun and we're kind of just only checking it out now. There's so much existing player knowledge going in, and Ger already with the corner behind him. A big corner combo here. Ger is chunking so much damage here, and as long as you end in that command grab, decent Oki. Ooh, hello. But Hayatei able to use that skywalk to get out of the corner there. Really smart choice. That shifting sand has caused such a problem for so many players.
But that immediate ability to just shut down that forward movement, right? And it's not on everything. You know, remember, there's a couple of things here, but the second you throw someone off how they normally want to play, that's why shifting sands are so annoying. That's why... I was about to say something about turbulence, but it doesn't need to go into it, as that is now another flawless block up 2 coming out from Ger. What a god.
Now, a good start for Ger. The good best thing about that round is, oh my goodness, and another flawless block. Ger's flawless blocks have been out of this world this entire tournament. But going into game 1 with that means that Ger, he is hungry for this. You can feel it. For Hayatei, quite the obstacle in his way. We have to remember, this is elimination territory. Oh, and again, the skywalk. Hayatei really just picking a good option there. That after that shifting sand consistently working out for him. And another flawless block, Ger.
And he's even looking anything work. He's looking for the counter break as well. You saw that immediate sand trap. I mean, that would have been crushing blow city. The raw body splash into the command grab. Hayatei, you'll notice as well, going for the less obvious throw direction. Now the shifting sand immediately shut down with that skywalk, but it just feels like Ger is on another level with these flawless blocks, Mustard. We talk about Ger and we say, look, he doesn't flawless block everything, but when he needs to, he will. He just flawless blocked everything that game. Like, there's nothing in between. What a ridiculous game 1. Now, here's the scary thing. When you're playing against someone that's doing this, and Ger is going for this non-stop flawless block over and over and over again, it really makes you feel like, what do I do? Like, do I just stop attacking? Do I just stop pressing buttons? And the second you think to yourself, you know, oh, I'm going to have to hold it back and, you know, be really careful and be a little bit more reserved, that's when Ger is just going to start that offense, right? The grab game that Geras has always been so good with, that 1-1-1. Oh, my lord.
That was no flawless block. That was just a short hop, like, read. And Ger and Hayatei need to get some of this momentum back.
Now there's that immediate counter here. Not a punish. I mean, he was just trying to press out of that sand simulacrum. Lovely throw escape there from me. Gets caught though. The back one used on its own. Hayatei. One thing I've loved about him all weekend long, and he's tempting fate. He is tempting fate. Thankfully, in that situation, Ger doesn't have a bar of meter on the defense, so he can't up to it.
Well, that's always been one of the dangerous things about Needle, though.
He's going to have to keep an eye on that meter.
I mean, meter management is basically Fujin to a T. Hayatei. He's definitely done it once or twice.
Oh, he's ready.
He can and can't get away with. Oh my goodness, there's the explosion. And Ger, one of the most impressive things about his use of that clone is I feel like he never misses the pickup. If you get launched by it, he is gonna get that little sand trap to pick it up.
Probably expecting some kind of empty jump there, Ger not pressing a button on the anti-air attempt. There's the skywalk, the back 1-1, getting caught jumping out. That is why Hayatei goes for so many standalone back ones that you try and catch. Like right there, jumping out the back 1 is one of the ways to challenge. Gets the flawless block, no meter to up 2, but he still uses it to enforce a grab. Now with 13 seconds on the clock, fatal blow ready for both players. Ger, can he find the opening? Good tech. Hayatei, I mean, he has to just block for his life. No! KB? Surely not. Oh, not quite. But who's in the lead? Oh, no!
God, Ger with the fatal blow out of nowhere, looking like that was completely going to work out.
He had frames to work with, Mustard. Mere frames.
The crazy thing about that is on hit or block, it would have resulted in him getting a life lead, because fatal blows do a decent amount here. I'd say about 2 or 3% chip damage, a lot of them. So in that kind of instance, definitely going to work out with Ger, just absolutely throwing the kitchen sink at him and then some.
This is, without question, the best Ger has played all day. You can tell the extensive preparation against not only Hayatei, but this Fujin pick. If something can be interrupted, he is. If he can challenge something, he will. Hayatei is getting away with absolutely nothing, and one hell of an opponent this is turning out to be. Now the command grab, putting him near the corner. Not that it really matters too much. You know, Fujin has a lot of opportunities. Wow, the explosion! And this is where it all goes wrong. You've got the sand simulacrum, you've got the sand on the floor. Just, nothing's going well for poor old Hayatei right now. Ger,
he's managing to buy his way out as a capitalized, but Hayatei, there we go, confirming for the rest of the string. Okay, there's the restand, keeping the fatal blow because he can kill with it now. Any hit will do, but Ger's waiting. Oh no! That's a trade, keeping Hayatei alive. That would have been a crushing blow. The low, Ger, that was dangerous. If Hayatei blocked, it would have been over, but that's the first time he's gone for the low. And this time staggering it. Stuff. Whole string again, getting away with nothing. That's the round. Arsenal, give me that fatal blow, just to make sure the damage is going to do it. And that's Hayatei staying alive. I mean, we've talked about it all weekend. This Arsenal variation of Fujin, the fact that if you go with the normal Skywalk, it costs a lot of meter to use. Arsenal just gives you that 1 bar spent for the Skywalk, and then you've got the airborne tornado. There's no cancel, there's no defensive bar needed, so you can be so much more creative with this variation now. It really is strong, and there's the restand. Oh, now I feel like Ger, we saw him unblock and block again. I wonder if he was trying to go for a flawless block anti-air. And then Hayatei, he's going for a lot of empty jumps now, really trying to bait out the flawless block. And I said before, right, what do you do if you're against someone that's flawless blocking everything like Ger has been doing? That is the answer. You start trying to bait out the flawless blocks. There's a hit again. Nice uppercut just to do a chunk. That breakaway was there for Ger, so Hayatei just trying to maximize damage. But no, the teleport into grab. Yes, oh, that actually was. That's a huge crushing blow because it has given Ger the lead again. Hayatei doesn't have the fatal blow anymore, but a good anti-air. Not quite enough to give him the life, but that will. Okay, this is great for Hayatei because now there's no defensive bar for Ger. Tries to chase him down, but Hayatei playing it safe. He's trying to be tricky. Oh, but the reversal punish. I'll touch on it a little bit later because this round's about to come to a close. What's it going to be? The mid, the needle, the flawless block, but you can't do anything about it, and he gets caught by the forward too! The tick Hayatei! You can see the smile there. I mean, that was either a really hard read or just a stroke of good fortune. Ger enforcing the tick throw, the button hits, which means the grab is whiff punishable. And I gotta say, that whole sequence, that bit right at the end of the game came from Hayatei. We all knew off the back one he was gonna go for a skywalk into cancel, right? But Hayatei, being a bit tricky, went for that extra step into the cancel, getting the forward two to whiff Ger. You know he was looking to anti-air that. However, I mean, this is just the level the players are at now. The layers upon layers. They know each other and they know each other's characters. This is what top tier MK is all about. But even if we are looking a bit closer at that final play that won the match for Hayatei, I mean, I feel like it's quite a perfectly timed, considering Mr. Ackerman was talking before we went in about the kind of rock, paper, scissors element. If you get hit by that kind of situation, you are thinking, right, what's the read going to be? Is it going to be a throw? Is it going to be a button? And then Geras, because, you know, the command grab, he has that extra layer on top of it where it is button into grab. You have your quintessential rock, paper, scissors right there. Is it going to be a raw throw? Is it going to be a button? Or is it going to be a button on block into throw? So Hayatei took the option, you know, he got hit by the button, which would duck the throw, but also on hit of the, you know, the mid would make the command grab whip as well. So that was absolutely perfect calculation and quite appropriately timed given to, you know, the rock, paper, scissors element we were discussing before. And Hayatei definitely coming off better in that. I mean, Hayatei says it himself, I'm a god. And reasons like that are why, again, getting caught the tick grab. And I guess for those that might not know as well, you know, the act of a tick grab, doing a button into a command grab and on block, it doesn't jail into the grab, but it creates a mix-up. If that button lands, the grab just whiffs, and you are the one that gets punished. So definitely a risk on both sides. Looking for the counter hit. No one home, though. Going to just completely block the forward 2-1. There's that flawless block again. But Hayatei, you'll notice he only does needle amp now when he knows Gert doesn't have meters up to. That was a lesson from game one. It's just a way of making yourself safe, right? The needle. I think it can only be really raw punished on block by Geras at like most ranges if he goes for like a reversal gauntlet. So it's not the biggest punish, but it's a punish nonetheless. However, no bar, it is just a free check. You can force pocket to make it safe, which does give up your turn, but hey, you're safe. That's the important thing. Oh, standing two. On the final hit and the break attempt. So good. It's not going to work out, Hayatei.
so slippery for that corner sequence. The fatal blow just to stop the break as well. Wonderful sequence, Must.
I feel like we haven't talked about it enough this weekend, but one thing that really sticks out for Hayatei and the way his Fujin is so successful is his management of the Skywalker. You know, it's one of the strongest moves in the game for sure, but at the same time, it's a tricky move, right? There are so many layers. Crushing blow.
You
really meaty. Hang on a minute.
Guys in big trouble here. We're going to get a resound with the needle thanks to the 4-2. Now corner position.
There it is again. Yep, that second hit. If you try and press, you get hit. It's a launch. Hayatei's done it before.
Wait a minute.
Hayatei's use to that Skywalk so good.
Hang on a minute. We saw the 1-1 stagger. He knows that Hayatei's going to press the button. He gets a fantastic read on the up 2, but he needs a lot more than that. The dashing grab. Regular grabs. I mean, this is stuff we haven't really seen from Ger at all. He much prefers that command grab. Lovely confirm. There's that temporal advantage. 2 down 2. Thank you very much. Good damage as well for a light pickup.
Yeah, I like ending it and standing for as well, though. Standing for Gauntlet because he knows Hayatei was caught going up, so the gravity is going to be different. Oh, and the single hit confirmed from Hayatei. Hello. Oh, the anti-hit! No bar to extend, but won't matter. There it is. Hayatei 2-1 up now. This is going to be, I would say, capability to be one of the closest sets we've seen today. So I would say that Hayatei and Ger
on anti-air, that was so sick.
I mean, I feel like Hayatei and Ger are going into this match with a very similar story this weekend. You know, Hayatei definitely had to fight for it a bit more in terms of the qualification stages. You know, he did say online that he didn't play as well as he wanted to. You know, he didn't play 100% like his normal self, but he was able to kind of like clutch his way into the final on the lower end. And then Ger on the flip side had pretty much, you know, a very one-sided trip through. But today, it's been a different story completely. You know, 2 incredibly talented players, very evenly matched in terms of their knowledge and kind of commitment to the game.
And this is the journey of Fujin, too, as a character. You know, introduced in Aftermath, so he's not been around for very long, all things considered. But all the stuff that Hayatei is doing here, Fujin is one of the absolute most execution-heavy characters in the game, especially when you have the Skywalker move. It's just such a... It's just getting that move, considering it's down up and getting off every single string or button whenever you want. Everything kind of has its own different timing, which can really overwhelm you. You know, Hayatei
it's why he's considered a very tricky character, right? He just, but with the time comes the muscle memory, and with the muscle memory comes the game sense alongside what you already knew about the game, and that's why Hayatei is so scary. He's so familiar with this very tricky character, but he's so good at the game fundamentally that it's a terrifying combination, and Hayatei now 1 game away from advancing. We have to remember, everyone. Oh my goodness, that was so good.
Simply, that was a bait. The only reason he did that on block was a bait. Fantastic.
But this is elimination territory. We have to say, the loser of this set is eliminated here. Hayatei with a dash-up grab looking really strong. Oh, hello! And the single confirmed once more. Hayatei now on match point, looking to maybe eliminate Ger right here. Unless Ger can bring it back.
I mean, both of these players must have playing like players that want it extremely badly. Ever since the fact that Ger, you know, he started this off at 1,000,000 miles an hour, even though he's not the Fujin player, he's forcing
I love that.
all these little adaptations, and what a sequence in the corner.
That meterless pickup is so strong.
Oh, escape failed! This could be the beginning of the end. Fujin, crushing blow throw on both directions. All right, the corner blender. It's turned on. What's Ger gonna do?
I mean, Ger needs a full life bar of a blender here. Good block, trying to wait. Oh, no! That actually might be it. I think that might be it. Can he kill on this? No. Has the bar saved, however. This has gone from bad to worse for Ger. Can he get the whip punish? He does! Ger tries to anti-air with the fatal blow, but not going to work this time. Hayatei manages to get right behind him thanks to that skywalk into a clutch with punish. Hayatei advancing through and Ger. I mean, we know Ger is one of the absolute most emotional players in the scene. You know, he's going to feel that one, but he can be proud of what he achieved today. You know, Ger really is forever one of those players that is the hardest working, most committed, hardest on himself, but hey, there is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, right? This is an absolute tremendous victory, and Hayatei advancing through. Very cute.